It's quite interesting, and probably this video might upset a few, but I actually don't really care. So here we go. Now suddenly everybody's moving to Signal, Telegram, and all the other possibilities of platforms to communicate with each other. Clubhouse, for example. What is interesting to me is all this really came because Twitter started to block Donald Trump, right? Interesting enough that everybody is calling this censorship, even before Donald Trump, when Twitter or Facebook comments were blocked because the so-called fact checkers, which of course is something also to be discussed, who are the fact checkers. But nevertheless, I find it interesting that people are calling this censorship. The interesting part is you are aware that these are all private companies. Yeah, some are at the stock market, shareholder companies, etc. But nevertheless, they are private companies. So if you don't play by their rules, they can do whatever they want with you. That's the same if you go and want to go and get into a club, into a bar, into a restaurant. You might not be served. You might not be allowed in. You might even be kicked out if you don't behave and following the rules of the restaurant, of the club, of the bar, of a men's club, on the golf course, wherever they are. You know, you have rules. And people have been blocked to go somewhere or to enter a place for decades. It's the same with newspapers. You know, in the old days when people still read newspapers and there was no internet, of course there were people sending comments about a certain article, and sometimes the newspaper would publish those comments. But they didn't publish all of them. They published what they wanted to publish. It's none of your business. It's their newspaper. If you don't like it, yeah, okay, move on. But to think that the other platforms are not going to do the same is ludicrous. And they've been already starting to block accounts, to delete messages. It was all fine for everybody when it was against right-wing people, against the so-called Nazis, also in Germany. Oh, you got to block them. Yeah, this is not allowed. How can a party like this exist, you know? And now everybody is like, oh, Donald Trump got blocked for life. And also from the other platforms. That's it. That's it. We're going to move on. Really? Really? And you call that censorship? It's not the government. As long as any of these platforms are privately owned companies, platforms, you follow the rules. If not, create your own platform, of course. And you will find out that you will do the same when people don't follow rules. It's the same in group chats. When people misbehave, they get kicked out of a group chat on WhatsApp or on Facebook or whatever. It has always been like this. And now all this hype for nothing, honestly, for nothing, yeah? So move on, be happy, and probably see you soon again, yeah? Or complain about the other platforms that, hey, they blocked me again, they deleted this. So, yeah, but certainly this is not censorship. It is not. In the sense of censorship, yeah, this is not censorship. You're not following the rules. Have a nice day. Thank you.